Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday, July the 3rd. We are getting ready to go spread a little bit of fertilizer. We still had a little fertilizer left. We didn't get it all spread. We kind of ran out of time. So right now we are going to go spread that on some beans that are probably up about that far. And they should be fine today. It's a nice hot day. They should flex over okay without breaking the stems off. So we'll go do that. I was getting ready to leave with the spreader. Josh was taking the semi down, and he didn't make it very far and said that he blew an airline back behind the dash. So right now we're headed down to go check that out and see what we need to get to fix that, or if we just need to push something back on. So we're gonna head to him, see what's wrong. All right, we're in the truck now. We've got the dash all pulled apart. We found where it was leaking at. This hose blew off the where you lock your diff in. So I don't know if it just blew off or if it broke the fitting, but we had to let all the air out so that we could see if we could get it back in there, or if we're gonna need to go get a new switch. All right, so for right now, since it was just a differential switch, we shoved or screwed a little bolt up inside of it, just enough so that it quit leaking, so we can limp it somewhere other than here where we're at on the side of the road. So we're gonna do that, and then we took the switch out. Dad's gonna go down and get us a switch, and I'm gonna go on back and grab the spreader and take it to where we're going. Obviously, this is our first year with this newer style 7300 spreader, and we are absolutely loving it, coming from a 1603 to 1803 Terrigator. So night and day difference. We love being able to run down the road having a CVT transmission, and we're basically running 40 mile an hour right now, and it's a night and day difference traveling down the road and just being able to move around. And also being on a suspended cab and everything versus this, the other ones were not. So it's a lot smoother out in the field. And our other spreaders that we ran did not have auto steer, but they did have guidance in them so we could see where we were at in the field. This one actually has auto steer, so I'm thinking that this one spreader is just going to be able to completely replace having to run two spreaders of the 1603 and the 1803. Well, this is my first time using this thing out in the field. A little different, a little harder to get used to, but we're making do. We had to go reset all of our numbers, and our local Premier Ag helped us do that. Still not the greatest here with my turns. Something else to get used to, but like I said, we're making do. Right now, we're putting on such a low amount, I'm having to travel across the field pretty quick. And down here where we're at, we're in New Albany, we got some small fields. And by the time you get going at the speed you need to get going at, you are already at the other end of the field. And then you're pulling back, slowing down to make your turn. So a little hard to film anything. All right, so our first load's done. We have our potash over here in the semi coming in through the conveyor. We have our tender truck here with the DAP on it. You can see it's a little stuck. Josh is up there with a rod trying to get it to come out. So we're going to get filled up here so we can get started spreading again. Well, we got loaded back up, came back to the field I was in, finished it up, and now we are heading on to a new farm One thing about being down here where we're at, once again, is we're in these small fields, hard to film anything, but also once you get out on the road, there is plenty of traffic where we're at. We're down here in New Albany, and there are houses and subdivisions everywhere, and we are very, very close to town, so kind of difficult farming down in this part of the country. Well, looks like my lens fogged up a little bit getting out of the spreader here. It was nice and cold in there. Made it back. Looks a little dark back here. Hopefully we get some rain. We really need it. So that's probably going to do it for this video though, guys. We'll see you all in the next one.